How y'all doing? Is everybody good? Well, I hope you are. It's been an absolutely beautiful day today in North Carolina. Randy got up and went out on the front porch and sat outside and enjoyed the warm air. And my peonies is coming up a little bit, just a little bit. So spring is just about here, and I hope that the snow is behind us. This evening, I'm gonna be making some Big Macs. You know, I live in the country and I want a Big Mac, and I'm not gonna get in the car and drive to town to get one. So I'm gonna try my best to make a Big Mac. So y'all hang out with me, okay? I'd really appreciate it. So I've got probably 4 or 5 potatoes that I peeled, and I cut them into like-size pieces, like this. I'm not gonna deep fry them. Y'all, I tried to cook some fish last night, or yesterday. I can't fry fish. I can fry chicken. I can fry just about anything, but fish is just, it don't turn out good. And I watched it on how to do it, and it just don't come out right. It either explodes, and I have my temperature, I check my temperature, and it either falls apart, and I leave it alone. So I don't know if it's the fish that I buy, because it's frozen, and it's Walmart flounder, but it just don't hold up well. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, you know, I ain't cooking no more fish. I'll do salmon patties, but I ain't cooking no more fish. Anyway, I want to tell y'all that. Randy said, you're supposed to cook it, and I said, well, it'll get dry. I'm gonna spray this big old pan here with some vegetable oil spray. I don't want to use olive oil spray, because I don't want the olive oil taste on my potatoes. And I'm gonna dump these out. This pan is really too big for my oven. I have to hang it in there like it's a rack. And I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on these taters. I'm gonna season them up really good. You can put garlic and onion powder on it too if you wanted it. You sure can. And I'm gonna just spray that and smush it around. Just, you know, toss it some. Because taters love salt. Alrighty. Are y'all looking forward to spring as much as I am? Because I am, I can't wait. I'm gonna get out there and plant me a garden. I'm gonna get my tiller out. It's old as Methuselah, but I'm gonna get it out. I don't know if it's gonna go through my dirt, because it's not a very good tiller. Like I said, it's old. But I'm gonna get out there and do my best. Because I will do it. I've done it before. All right, I'm preheating my oven to 425. I don't think that's too high. I may turn it down to 400, but like I said, y'all heard me say this, bukus, my oven's wonky. So I'm gonna set this over here. And I wanna go ahead and make my my Big Mac sauce. So let's do that. Let me get my bowl. This recipe calls for dill relish. I don't have any, I've got sweet. But we're putting vinegar in this recipe anyway, so hey, it doesn't matter. So let me get all my ingredients over here, y'all. And I have some fresh Duke's mayonnaise. You know, Duke's is probably the best selling mayonnaise there is. But you know, I like JFG, I like Hellman's, I like all kinds. I just don't really like Miracle Whip. Okay. Let me move this. I had a bit of a headache today, and I checked the pollen count, and it's getting on out. Okay, we've got to have a half a cup of mayonnaise. Some good old mayonnaise. So I'm gonna scoop out a half a cup of mayonnaise. Y'all ever had a mayonnaise sandwich? I used to eat those when I was a kid. All right, half a cup of mayonnaise. Yummy. I could eat this stuff by itself. It's just eggs. Then we've got to have 2 tablespoons of dill pickle relish. So, let me get my tablespooner out. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so we're gonna use sweet relish. A little bit of that juice in there. All right. Then you need, it says dill pickle, relish, or sweet. So I gotta have one tablespoon of minced onion. Now you could use dry minced onion, or you could mince your own onion. And I'm gonna mince my own onion. Now these are chopped very fine, so we need 1 tablespoon of that. Oh, they smell so good. And then we need 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And I'm gonna eyeball that as 1. I didn't do that, y'all. That's the bottle. 2. Then you need 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard. 1, 2. Sorry, y'all. Then you need a teaspoon of vinegar. Now it says white vinegar, but I do not buy white vinegar. I like the apple cider vinegar, so that's what I'm going to use. And that is 1 teaspoon. And I like vinegar, so I'm going to add another teaspoon. Ah. Okay. 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar. Somebody is driving cray-cray out there, y'all. And that's a half a teaspoon or so. Takes 2 of these, as you know. Alrighty. Then you need 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right. Then a little bit of black pepper. It didn't call for black pepper, I'm just doing it. Then you need 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. That's about it. And 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. Alrighty, that's probably a little bit more than 1/4, but that's okay. And we're going to mix this all up, y'all. And this is going to be our Big Mac sauce. Big Mac sauce. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so it'll harden up just a little bit. Because, you know, mayonnaise will harden up, so. Can't wait. I haven't eaten today. Well, I did. I fixed us a smoothie. I done got Randy addicted to smoothies. you know how the lettuce is on Big Macs, so I'm just going through here, and I'm gonna do it like that. But I don't want it too long, so I'm just gonna cut it in half right here. And there we go. So there is our lettuce. It's right, pretty lettuce. Now, everybody knows that the Big Mac is on a sesame seed bun. Well, I was gonna make my own buns, and I just don't have enough time. So we're gonna have regular buns, but for the middle bun, because you know it's 3 buns on there, I'm gonna do this. Alrighty. So this is the same size as my bun. And I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna save that for a meatloaf or something. And this is just as good as anything, y'all. There we go. There's our middle piece for our buns. Now I'm going to try to get these hamburger patties as thin as I can. Now, the buns that I'm using is these, the artisan brioche. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. And here's my little middle pieces. So hopefully it's gonna go great. Now I patted my burgers out as thin as I could get them. And they're probably gonna draw up because I can't afford that real lean beef. It's expensive, isn't it? You know what? I could have used my brand new air fryer for those potatoes. And I forgot about it. I did. So I Googled again. I Googled if I could put these French fries in the air fryer if they have been coated in vegetable oil, and it said, yes, you can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like to me I should have cooked more, but it looked like a lot to begin with. Maybe I should cook a few at a time. Alright. I don't know if I should put all of these in there or not. I think that's enough for right now. So this is my new air fryer, y'all, and I'm getting ready to try it out. So let's see, French fries, 25 minutes. I don't think I need it that long. Let's see, temperature, time. Oh, there we go. Let's try maybe 14 minutes. Well, look at me, y'all. Ah, doofus. Oh, where's the start? I guess that's the start button. Do 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 do. Oh, it's quiet. Look, you can't hardly hear it. It ain't like that other one I had. And that is supposed to be a really good one, because Kasori. I have some leftover chili. And I'm gonna make some chili cheese fries. That's what I'm gonna do. And the cheese I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use this right here. I want to use my Tostitos jalapeno chili, but I don't want to hurt my stomach, so I'm going to use this original Gordon's cheese dip. I think that'll be just fine. They're shrinking up. That's good, because that's about the size of the daggone bun, and that's all right. But I made 7. I thought I made 6. Anyway. And I put salt and pepper on it. And I made them very thin. Very thin. Greasy burgers. Greasy. Okay, so my chili cheese fries. I've got some chili here. These gotten really crispy. I'm just gonna put some chili on it. Here and there. And this is a mixture of Patterson's and Castleberry chili. Smells yummy. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I've got some of this Gordon's. And I thought I heated it up enough, but I don't think I did. Okay. All right, here's the cheese. Let me get a clean spoon. I put a few pieces of American on there too. Ah. Yeah, I had to heat this up to get a little runny. I'm gonna stick that in the oven for just a few minutes. And that is the way it's gonna be right here. Chili cheese fries, y'all. Now you're supposed to butter your buns, but I'm not, because it still has some of that oil or grease from the burger. They toasted. Okay, I'm gonna fix Randy's. I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing here, y'all, so don't judge me. All right. Said the meat, the one with the cheese goes on the bottom, but I put cheese on all of it. But I think I'm gonna put some sauce on the bottom too. And I'm making a daggone mess already because I'm in a hurry and I shouldn't be. All right. Daggone it, stay. And I'm gonna put some sauce on this too. And I'm not sure if I'm making this right. Some onion and some lettuce. Well, actually, I'm supposed to put another hamburger patty on there too. Look, I never worked at McDonald's, I ain't sure. And that's a little bitty patty, but that's okay. And pickles. Like 2 pickles. I don't have any dill pickles. So it's gotta be bread and butter. All right. There it is, y'all. It don't match the color of the bun, but hey, it don't matter. I could have cut out another bun, but it's so thick. I didn't want it to be too thick, you know? So, let's do some chili cheese fries. Get some, I got so much chili on it. All right. There we go. My version of the Big Mac and some chili cheese fries. All right. Well, stay on there now. How about that? Ah. And I think it's like real fine sliced onions on it, but I just did it this way. Two pickles. And that's Cheryl's, and she better get here and eat it. I should have cut the bun so it'd be the same color, but it's gonna taste the same, I'm sure. It's gonna taste like bread. Stay off, please. All right, y'all. Randy said it tasted better than a Big Mac. He's back there in the bed eating. But I don't want any pickle. I got plenty of pickle in this relish right here. I mean, in this sauce. Relish in the sauce. Girl said, it really does look like a Big Mac. She said, I ain't never had a fake Big Mac, but like I said, it's not the same color.
That is good. That tastes like a Big Mac.
Does it? Mm-hmm. Randy said it was better than McDonald's.
It's called Run the Donald.
Look, she tearing that bird up, look. I was telling my audience, my friends, and I said that fish was a flop. Cheryl took some of it home, but I was like, I ordered McDonald's later, and then they took so long to get here.
It's like I make McDonald's.
I couldn't eat. That's right.
Oh, this is good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Look at here, y'all. It looks like a sort of.
Well, yeah, I swallowed most of that right whole. That's good.
Let me try it. It does.
That's a Big Mac.
Tastes like a Big Mac. Mmm.
Mom, I tell
I
you,
didn't make 3 burgers.
I wish Mama was here.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. But it tastes like a Big Mac. It might not look like one.
It tastes like one. That's all that matters.
I'll put the recipe in the description box. I'm sure y'all know the recipe for the sauce. But Big Mac, thank y'all for watching. And I'll see you again another day on Taste of Country.
Yeah.
Say bye. She's shy.
That's good, yeah.
She got a YouTube channel.
You can see my art in the background, cool.
Yeah, she does art, but she won't show herself.
They have to come to Rhonda's channel to see me.
I said, you need to put yourself out there. You like them chili cheese fries?
Yeah, they're good, but not as good as a Big Mac.
Bye, y'all.